Whatever it is that you want in life, you've got to work for it. And if you put in the work, the thing that you wanted will automatically appear. Because work manifests results. The results that you have are a direct correlation between the work you put in. If you don't like the results, then clock back in. There's more time on the clock. There's still things to be had.
Who are you when the lights turn off? When the cameras stop recording, when the music fades, or when all the fans have gone home? Who are you when no one is around to tell you what to do or what not to do? Who remains? My character is what remains when I am left with no one else but the man looking back at me in the mirror. Every day presents an opportunity to practice your character, to practice integrity.
And I think most people want to believe that there's all of these secrets to winning, because as long as it's secretive and they don't do it, then they've got an excuse as to why they haven't won. But what if the truth is there really aren't any secrets? There just really aren't. That we all sort of really know what we need to do to win, but what it comes down to, that little thing, that separator that's too scary to talk about, is our willingness to do those things and the consistency with which we do them.
Our emotional fitness is what allows us to push through when life gets hard. The emotional fitness in us is the thing that continues to drive us forward when something else is trying to push us back. My emotional fitness is the thing that if I focus on and get in the right place, it will pull me through the opportunities that are created throughout your life. So when that stuff happens, and it's going to because the enemy gets a vote, when those things happen to me, if my emotional fitness is where it needs to be, then I pull through and I'm better on the other side because of it.
Complaining about what you don't have, don't allow yourself to say, I'm tired. You're going to be tired anyway. So you might as well give yourself a sense of satisfaction. And satisfaction only comes when you put in the work. You cannot celebrate the championship you never fought for. You have to put in the fight.
You've really got to be obsessed with what you want to accomplish. And so if I could get you to understand, that's going to be the ride of your life, but you have to get obsessed. And the only reason that obsession is fun is because you actually know you're going to make progress.
But as some great men and women have said before me, character and integrity is not something you inherit. These are things you practice. These are muscles that can be trained, disciplines that can and should be followed. See, we are all made for greatness. We all have the makings to achieve incredible success. But straight and narrow be the path to success, and fewer there be that choose to walk it. Why is the path so narrow? Because the temptation to abandon one's character, to be the ideal in the public eye and a puppet when the curtain closes, is ever present.
When you put in the work, you put in the grind, you put in the blood, the sweat, the tears, you can expect that someone else has done the same thing, but the one who outworks the other, the one who will finish a round in a flurry, the one who will put in that time. It's the work that brings about the result. Think, operate, move with purpose and intentionality. Remember that there's a game plan and that this is not about a sprint, it's about the marathon of life.
You can't do something when you feel like it. You can't do things on the days that you feel great. The separator isn't who's more motivated. It's what do you do on the days that you are not motivated, that you are not inspired? Do you have the habits and rituals and disciplines, the guts, the grit, frankly, to step up and do the things that you know you need to do all the time, not some of the time? And when you stack up those all the times, those are the inches that you fight for that separate the greats from the average, the ones that become the best ever, the GOATs in their industry.
Perhaps you even wrote yourself off. But I'm here to tell you, if you still have breath in your lungs, if you put your hand on your chest and feel a thump underneath, that pen you used to write yourself off with still has ink, which means the story is still being written. The story isn't done yet. God has a plan for you. He laid the path for you, but He can't make you walk. He can't make you get out of bed, and He won't hand it to you. You have to be the one to pick up the pen and write. Write the story of your life using the gifts placed within you. That voice quietly calling you, you answer it by using your gifts.
You'll never get what you want out of life. You're never going to accomplish the things that you want unless you are obsessed. Obsession will hurt and it will be unhealthy unless you realize that you can get better. Far better to focus on, did I leave it all out on the field today? Value yourself for how hard you went after something, not for what you accomplished. And then let yourself get obsessed with something.
And when you finally get to the destination, you'll be thankful for the work you put in. This is James Dixon, the Absolute Motivator. I'm inviting you to join me on October the 2nd through the 4th at the Battle Collective. Make sure that you register. This is going to be a life-changing 3 days. But also book your calendars for the Taking Authority Absolute Motivation Tour. We come to North Carolina, Charlotte. Open up your doors. I'm bringing millionaires and billionaires to bless your life and give you instruction how to take your life to the next level. I'll see you then.